Where that kind of has fueled it since, or this week it's really going to come out in an aggressive form?
This is a big game for us, championship type of ball game. Our preparations will need to be at their best. I don't have much more to say about it than that. That says it all.
Kind of just connecting that to where you guys are going. It's like two programs this season going in opposite direction. They're struggling. You guys are at your highest point in about 10 years. I'm just kind of curious on your thoughts of what Mark's done in the year that they're having.
Is there a question in there?
Yeah. What do
Seems like you're making
you
a
think of the
statement.
job that Mark has done? And I guess when you look at the struggles, I mean, it's uncharacteristic.
He's done a great job. One of the best college football coaching jobs in the history of the game. It's been at the highest level.
What do you make of the struggles this year that they're having?
It doesn't matter what's happened before this week for us or for an opponent. It never does. It matters what happens on the game day. So we know the task in front of us. We know the challenge, and it's up to us to get prepared to play that game so we can go out there confident and execute and have a chance to being successful. They're a very good football team. We know we'll be tough to beat. We know they'll be tough to beat. So, but in the meantime, we'll get prepared for the game.
Last play scenario last year. I mean, I don't know if it's possible to prepare for every single scenario, like if your punter bobbles, fall on it. What did you learn, if anything, from that play?
Several things, Larry. Several things.
Such as?
Have the punter at the right depth. Not being a spread punt in that situation would be the two that come to mind.
Last year's last play, you've said before that you never want to be involved in a game where something crazy like that happens. Do you think about that play at all, that punt thing at the end of the game? Does that, or have you moved on from that completely?
Yeah, I mean, both.
You do think about it now and again, or?
As you said, I mean, I was hoping to never be a part of a play at the end of the game where it was a Hail Mary or one of those lateral 10 times to beat you on a kickoff or a block punt or all those, those ways where feet snatches a victory away at the very end. But as I said, I was hoping to not go my whole career without having that happen. Obviously, that didn't happen. And then I'll look at the second part of your question.
Have you just moved on from it?
Yeah, I have. So yes to both.
In the front there, Jeff.
What makes Jordan Lewis such a special player, and how has he played since he returned?
Does that have to be almost an extra point of emphasis this week because it is such a rivalry game and such a big game, and not let your players get too caught up in it as the week unfolds?
It's been an ongoing strategy for our football team to treat every opponent with respect, treat every game as a big game, treat every game as a championship game. Just learn that that's the best approach, in our opinion. And then when you're in those tight games, you're in those pressure situations. You've already been there. You've already done it because you've treated every snap that way through the course of the season. Just found it to be the best way to focus and be loose at the same time, and attempt to have the most success.
Has found ways to win on the last play of the game. He's had, all kinds of mousetrap stuff out, kind of trick plays. When you do prepare for that, I mean, how much of an emphasis is that? With literally one play can decide it.
Yeah, he's one of the best. I've known him for years. You have to make your preparations accordingly.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks.